Hey everyone, Mo Hunt Silver. I just want to apologize for the length of this video. It's the first time I've ever done anything like this for a video, so it's like a trial run for me. If I do anything like this in the future, I will try to do a little bit better and maybe make clips and not run the whole thing live like this one is. But I hope you enjoy the video, and please like and share the video and subscribe to my channel if you do. So we'll get into it. Hey, what's up everyone? This is Mark with Mo Hunt Silver, back with another video for you. This time we're going to be going through this bag that was passed down to a coworker from a grandparent, and he asked me to go through it and just let him know and what he has, or if anything that is in here is actually worth anything. So I agreed to do that for him, and we're going to go through this and see what's in here. Just from taking a quick glance, I mean, you can see there's a couple oldies in here. We got some stuff that might be pretty interesting. And we're going to dump it out and take a look. There we go. Actually some cool stuff in here. Things I haven't ever seen before. But now that I have this dumped out, we can see some Franklins. Looks like there's some Morgan dollars in here. I see an SLQ back there, a large cent. So this might be pretty cool. We're going to go through it and see what's here. And I'm going to actually put my phone on a little holder because I'm going to do this from overhead. So I'll be right back in a second when I do that. And we'll see what we got here. Alright, that took a second to get everything set up with the phone here the way I wanted it to. But so yeah, we got this bag dumped out, and now what we got here, it says wheat pennies, so we'll see what's in here then too. But I'm going to get this all separated out into different denominations. Okay, so it's just some wheat pennies there. There's another wheat, Indian head. That's pretty cool. Check that out. 1941 Mercury Dime. That's pretty neat. I've never seen anything like that. I don't know what that would go for. We got two SLQs. Some Roosevelt Dimes. A couple Mercury Dimes. There we go. There's a large cent. Franklin halves. A couple of those. See some Buffalo nickels here. Looks like we got 2 or 3 of those. There's another V nickel. Check this out, guys. Bicentennial Eisenhower dollar on a chain. That's pretty neat. That looks like it's clad, but it's pretty cool. I've never seen anything like that. And then here's another thing. Fingernail clippers with a bicentennial $50. It also looks clad. That's pretty neat too. I don't know what those would go for. Some more rosy dimes here. Another Merc. V-nickel. Buffalo. Looks like we got some tokens. There's a steel cent. It's pretty cool. A couple Morgans. We'll see if those are anything good. And some Eisenhower dollars. There's another Franklin. A couple more Rosies. Buffalo. Another token. And that's a really large cent. Boy, look at that. Got a big chunk taken out of it too. 1827. But I have my red book here, so we're gonna see what some of these values could be at here on some of these. But all right, we'll start with the Eisenhower dollars here. I know 73s are the year you want to look for, and silver ones. All these look like they're clad. All 4 of them. Yep, copper edges. 72 Denver. All right, so those are all common. Probably like, $2, $3 a piece maybe right there on those. All right. Let's get into this red book here. I guess we'll start with these Morgan silver dollars. There we go. There's peace dollars. Morgans, here we go. All right, so we'll go to the front. Oop, I want to knock my microscope over. 1878. Okay, so we'll start on this page. So what do we have to start? We got an 1889. Doesn't look to be too bad. I'd say that's probably an XF condition. It's got some wear. Eagle's breast feathers are a little flattened out there. It's not too bad though. And it would be a Philadelphia. I believe the 89 Philly is fairly common, which it is. Right there you can see it, 21,726,000. So that's probably worth about $35, somewhere in there. Not too bad. 1886 looks to be about the same, I'd say. That's another Philadelphia. And we got 19, almost 20 million of those. 1886 Philly, right there. So that'd be about $35. Same thing on that one. And then we have a 1921. These are actually kind of hot right now. That's a Philly right there. Let's see. Flip the page. There we go. 21 Philadelphia. A little over 44.5 million. That might be about the same though. Who knows? With the way the market is right now, you might be able to get 40 out of it or so. But that's pretty neat. Still has a little bit of original luster on it. Yeah, cool. All right, so next we have a couple Franklin half dollars. So we'll move on to those. Find them in the book here real quick. Here we go. Getting close. There it is. All right, Franklin's. So our first one is a 1952. Seems to be pretty average, I'd say. And that's a Philadelphia. Okay. 52 Philly. A little over 21 million minted. So that one might have like a $10 or $12 value to it. The way silver prices are right now. And we got 1959. And 1959 Philadelphia, you see there, 6.2 million. Let's see what these are. Are these all Phillies? That one is a Philadelphia. Another 1959. Looks like Philadelphia. And there's yet another 1959. These actually look pretty nice too, some of them. There are a couple of them here. Yeah, nice shine to them. They look pretty good. So yeah, those are probably between 12 and 15 bucks, I'd say, a piece. But they're pretty good. I like them. They're in nice shape. No major scratches or anything. They all look like they're pretty good. They might be a high AU, low mint state grade here, if I were to say anything. Cool. Next, got a couple SLQs. And unfortunately, that one looks like it might be dateless. I believe that one is dateless, and I don't see a mint mark, so that would be a Philly. Our second one looks dateless as well. Unfortunately, can't really see anything on there. No. They're both type 1, or type 2s, I'm sorry. They're both type 2s. They don't have the hair here isn't coming back how it would be on a type 1 design. And their stars under the eagle. So those would just be melt value, whatever silver quarters go for currently. What's our next thing we got here? Mercury Dimes, a couple Merc Dimes. There we go. Barbers, Mercuries. Alright, what are our dates we got for the Merc Dimes? Looks pretty average circulated. 1942. Denver. Okay. Basically be melt value. But the 42 does have a 2/1 we can look for. So I'll have to check that under the microscope then and see if that is anything. Let you guys know if it is. And then we got a 1930. And that would be a San Francisco mint. And, oh yeah, that's a decent one. You see it there, 1930S. We got 1.843. So, that's a slightly lower mint. Mintage there. So that's good. Got some, what would that one be? Yeah. Say F12 or so. It puts it around $4. It's not bad. It's decent for that. And then we got a 1944. And that one's a Philadelphia. Pretty common. 1944 Philly. Look at that, yeah. 231 million. So that's only a couple bucks, that one there. But this 42, well, yeah, we'll have to check that one then. Let's see, Rosie Dimes. I believe it's just basically the 55 that would be worth anything in Rosie Dimes. Nope, maybe not. Yeah, Rosie Dimes don't have really much to speak of, honestly, for rarity. They're all pretty common. Your 49, that fetches a good price in Mint State. Mint State grade, you see 27 bucks. And your 49S in Mint State grade. That seems to be about it. So we'll see if we have any of those here real quick. Other than that, I don't believe we do. 64. 56. That's a Philly. 64. Philly. 51. What is that one? Focus. Philly. 64. It's another Philly. 1962. That's pretty damaged. That's a Denver. 57, Philadelphia. 62, Philadelphia. 64, Philadelphia. 64, Philadelphia. And another 64, Philadelphia. So those are all common. Not much there. What else? Nickels we can move to. There we go. We'll do V-nickels here since they're right here. I found it right away. Then we got 1898. That's 12 million and 12.5 million minted. Pretty common and pretty worn. 1908. 22.6 million minted. Pretty common and pretty worn again. 1899. 26 million minted on that, and pretty worn and common. Okay, then we can move to Buffalo nickels. See if we have anything here quick. 1937. That is a Philadelphia. That one's common. 1928. It's hard to read, but it's there. And that's a Philadelphia. I believe that one's common as well. 23, just under 23.5 million minted. So yeah, pretty common. And we got there 1924. That's hard to read, but you can see it. Another pretty common one. A little over 21.5 million minted. And then this one, what is that? That looks like a 1918 Philadelphia. I just barely see the top of the 8. And that's 32 million minted. Let's see here. Oop, dropped it. So yeah, a lot of these, all these are pretty common. You know, worth maybe $1.50 a piece. The 18 here though, that one does carry a slightly better value. You see it starts around $6, $7 there for the 1918. So that's not bad. That's a slightly better one. Pretty cool. There we go. The wheats, do we have anything old, or are these all 40s and 50s? Check these out real quick. 41S, 36, we check that for a double die. 45, 57 Denver, 44, 42, 46, 57, 58 Denver, 45, 56, 40, 44, 44, 52 Denver, 48, and 1920. Even though it's a 20s, it's common, and a 1950s. So those are all common. And then we got, I'd say that's, yeah, steely. It might be reconditioned. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. I don't know if that's original or not, because I know there's a lot of reconditioned ones out there too that'll look like this. I think it might be reconditioned. It's kind of shiny, but still pretty cool. All right. We have one Indian head, which is, I don't know if you guys can see that right there, but in 1870. That's pretty old. I've only found as old as 1869 myself, actually finding them in places and things. I'm getting it like in change or something like that. Okay, 1870. Shallow N or bold N? I'm going to say that's a bold. So that's pretty good. Yeah, that's it's got a little bit of Liberty on it there. I don't know if you guys can see that. It still has some Liberty in the headband there. So that might actually be, this thing might actually be worth a little bit, like $50 at least. It's got some damage on it. It's corrosion there. Let me get it back into camera view here, but yeah, got some corrosion. If it wasn't for that though, this thing would be worth, you know, might actually be worth a couple $100. Cool. So he's got something decent here. Nice. And we got a couple large cents. What's our first one? 1848. Let's see what that is real quick. 1848 has 6.4 million minted. And I would say that's got at least a $40 value to it. Yeah, it's in pretty decent shape still. At least a $40 value, I'd say that is. Fine 12, VF20, somewhere in there. That's pretty cool too. And then the last one, this large cent, which we said was the 1827 with the big gouge. Actually, this looks like it might have been, I don't know, clipped or something. That's really strange how that's in there like that. But I will go back to 1827 in the book here. And there it is, 2.3 million minted. And I'm going to say that's 25 bucks roughly because of the damage on it here. That's unfortunate because it would have some decent value to it. But pretty cool still. That's awesome. All right. Yeah, now I can let him know, let my coworker know what he's got here. All this is going back to him so he can do what he pleases with it. And I'm just happy to have the opportunity to go through it for him and let him know what he has. So that's pretty cool. Gets me some more experience doing that, and who knows, one day maybe I might do this for a side thing where I go through people's collections and let them know kind of about what they have and give them a rough idea for it. Who knows? Just something, just a pondering idea. But I understand this video is a little bit long, and I apologize for that. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I know I enjoyed going through this stuff and these coins here and seeing what he had and finding out and seeing some old stuff like this. I mean, it's not very often you see coins from the 1800s, you know, guys. So if you enjoyed that, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. We're going to have another awesome video coming up very soon. All right, have a good one, guys. We'll see you. And real quick, before you go, guys, we're going to check these under the scope here. No double die on the 36. And does not look like the 42/41 for this Mercury Dime. All right. So, no luck there.